Hello there, John Longcroft-Neal here again, and today I'm going to talk about career change. Somebody asked me about career change and how it all worked out. Sorry, I cannot find the comment again. I've looked through them all. I can't find the name of the person who's asked this, but I did mention that I changed career. So he wanted to know what was going on and how it was. This is the way it worked. I graduated as a school teacher and went into teaching for 25 years. And I ended up as a deputy head teacher of actually quite a big school up the road, which is good. Then I moved to another school and then I finished in the year 2000. The stress was too much. Everything started to go pear-shaped. The start of my career was wonderful. And then things really turned over and they demanded far more accountability and Ofsteding and that's inspectors coming in and checking what you're doing. National curriculum came in. That was a nightmare. They had no idea what they were doing and put teachers under a lot of stress. And then I ended up with bad management. It all went pear-shaped, basically. Now, you could say that was the terrible thing. And if you were philosophical about this, I'm not sure I completely was at the time, but you could say, well, things happen for the best, whatever they do. And indeed, in the end, it was good to get out. I was lucky to get out, and I did get out. By the time I was then nearly 50, my two boys had left college, university, so they weren't financial problem anymore. And then I didn't even know that you got a lump sum from most professions would if you retire, even if you retire early, you get a lump sum. So we did, and that paid off most of the mortgage. So it was a change of career, but I was able to sort of sit reasonably financially okay after it. And I mean, I don't think we would have survived easily on just that, so I did have to start another job. And then I just changed tack completely, and eventually, after a couple of years, I wasn't sure what to do. I tried photography once and sell cards and prints and so on. That was great fun, but I did not make any money on it. And you end up starting to spend money and not make any. And you've got to be careful there and know when to quit. So I quit. I did an exhibition of photographs in the local gallery. I spent £600 to set that exhibition up and sold nothing at all. They were good photos, I think. Never made a penny. Anyway, so I eventually started signwriting. The joy of it was that I was now independent. I was self-employed. I took all the decisions. Nobody was bearing down on me. And I think school teachers are energetic, creative, and want to work and are capable of working. And I like to think I had all those things going for me. And at last I could use those skills for my own benefit, not try and fit into anybody else's idea of what was to be done. So I really enjoyed it for that reason. And so I set off. And what I did do, though, was to make sure I didn't end up in debt. As I made some money, I saved it up and then bought a vehicle. I mean, I didn't need much to lay out to start with anyway. Bought one van, then bought another van, and then just felt my way around the whole job of signwriting and just did the videos and other things. And so it took off and it was really good fun. And then eventually I became 65, got my state pension, and I didn't need to do it anymore. And I could stop and do stuff like this. Still do a little bit. I'm going tomorrow actually to help my barber out, who's had a tough time in the last few months. I can do some signs for him. All I get in return is a haircut. Even though it's been done, he may just tidy up. So, it was good fun to change. It wasn't anything I chose to do, but it was a good move in the end, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's funny thinking that was the case, yeah. So it can be done, and if you do it, all the very best of luck. Okay, that's my story. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.